Welcome back to a very different video. This time we're not really playing, well yeah, we're playing a game to an extent, but it's not like a typical game that you would, typical game that I play, like tabs. So, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to have the Total Drama cast play around a Murder Island 2. I was inspired by a certain YouTuber who I can't remember the name of. I'll put him in the description. Who did this where he basically made Total Drama Island cast play the Traitors. I never watched the Traitors, but it was a very interesting video. It was a lot like Mafia, if you've ever played that. Hope you don't mind me coughing. I might be doing that throughout the video. Anyway, the dude had them play the Traitors, and this time we're gonna have them play Murder Island 2. So basically, for those of you, which is probably most of you, who don't know how the actual game works, you have a murderer. You got a murderer, an investigator, and an apprentice. So every round, a murderer is chosen. The murderer has to kill somebody, and then they choose they have to choose at least 2 real clues and up to 2 fake clues. Try to fool people into thinking that's somebody else. The investigator, however, is able to tell which clues are real and which ones are fake, and the apprentice takes over as the investigator when the investigator dies. If you get the murder right, then you are safe, regardless of whether the murder was actually voted out or not. There's also a clown role where they're trying to get voted out, but I decided not to do that because it wouldn't really be fun to watch. Anyhow, that's what we're doing today. I was reluctant about adding Katie and Sadie, and these 2 poop heads, for the very reason I had to do 2 takes for this video because I do not like Katie and Sadie. And I had forgotten to add them onto this clue sheet that I have because of it, because I wasn't originally planning on adding them in this video. Turns out, they have the exact same clues as each other. It's exactly the same, because the only difference between the 2 is their skin color. Oh yeah, and they both have earrings, so I need to add black accessory as well. I should have noticed that sooner. Anyway. Other than that, we have everybody. And these are the contestants. If you remember right, in World Tour, spoiler alert for Total Drama Seasons 1, 2, and 3, by the way. Anyway, in World Tour, Blaney was added on to the show because she accidentally won like a weird board game challenge that would have gotten you onto the show. That was meant for the contestants, but whatever. The show is weird sometimes. Anyway, Chris is here because he's a butler, basically, which means he just dies first. He's the first to be murdered, which I thought was fitting, considering the episode in Total Drama Action, where they supposedly killed Chris on a plane, except it was like a wax dummy of him or something. Again, this show is weird, in a good way. Anyway, this is the whole cast, and you will probably see their clues later. I'll probably go over all their clues at the end of the video if I don't in a minute. Also, because the murderer and the investigators are random every round, I'm going to be using this random spinner with all the characters except for Chris on it. And to top this all off, in this little universe that I've created here, this all takes place around a little after Total Drama World Tour. So they all know each other already, so it isn't like they don't know each other and they're getting to know each other now. They already know. Anyway, without further delay, let's just begin here. So the first thing we're going to spin for is the investigator and the apprentice, because those roles never change, except for the apprentice, which isn't random. So let's see, who's the investigator for this round? Also, the investigator stays the whole round. Tyler, oh, that's an interesting one. And that's a weird one. Why would Tyler be an investigator? Now we're going to remove Tyler from my spinner, because I forgot to do that. Tyler, yay. Bye, Tyler. Because he is the investigator, he can't be the murderer. And the apprentice can't be the murderer either. Blaney? Or Justin? Either one would be terrible. Okay, Blaney. I would never remember that. What? Is that how you spell her name? I have no idea. Something Stacy O'Halloran. I don't remember her full name. I think she had like 4 names. Not including Blaney. Anyway, this is where... So we're gonna start now. So basically, we're gonna roll for a murder, and a murderer changes every round. Consistently changes every round, whether they're voted off or not. And the first is Sierra. The first murderer doesn't get to choose who to kill. They have to choose. They have to kill Chris. Sierra is the murderer, and to keep track of that, S-I-E-R-A. There we go. So Sierra is the murderer. Also, all this crap over here is just to show, like, oh, let's, Katie and Sadie are hanging out here and talking, and then Alejandro walks in. Something like that. That's what that's for. We could separate them into little groups and stuff. So yeah, Lindsay and Tyler are obviously going to be together, and Katie and Sadie. They're probably going to stick to the people they know the best. That they're the closest with. And all that, to start off with, Katie and Sadie are going to hang out together. Harold and LaShawn are going to hang out. You get the point. So, right off the bat, we already have, like, this kind of alliance with... Not unofficial, but alliance with Lindsay, Tyler, and Beth, because Beth is Lindsay's friend, and Tyler and Lindsay are dating, so... Yeah. Also, All Stars is not canon in this universe. Because I don't like All Stars. And it takes place after World Tour, but whatever. Anyway, so these are all the other characters on the list. It includes the reboot, which I haven't watched. I'm going to. Anyway. No. Stay away from Cody. I've seen the fan art. I wish I hadn't, but I have. Ezekiel. He's gonna be on his own, dude. Obviously, Sierra is gonna be hanging out near Cody a lot. Cody's really into Gwen for some reason. so he's gonna be hanging around her a lot. So basically, now they're trying to figure out who murdered. So Sierra killed Chris because I guess her mom didn't clear out the guest room with all the Chris stuff in it. I don't know. She killed Chris though. Also, for those of you who haven't watched Total Drama, this is gonna be a surreal experience for you. Anyway, here's what Sierra's clues. Oh yeah, we're gonna add the clues. Okay, so Sierra would not frame Cody. So let's just eliminate, like, green fabric, because Cody's not going to have green fabric. Because Cody has that, I think, because of the stripes on his shirt. Oh, he might. I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to look. Anyway, Sierra's going to probably try to frame someone with a lot of green. She's going to have green fabric. Black accessory probably for Beth, and then she would probably try to frame Gwen. So she would wait, that's Noah. She go with blue fabric. Of course she isn't bright either, so wouldn't expect her to do a very good job of it. So she just pick whatever's left over, I feel like. So there's like a billion people right now. There's 24 of them, I think. 24 I counted. Oh yeah, I didn't add Eva to this. Sorry, Eva. I keep forgetting about her. She's eliminated second. She's in no other season, and she wasn't extremely annoying and intolerable like Katie and Sadie either, so she's kind of forgettable in this show. Anyway, so basically, a discussion. Who would vote for who here? I'm not sure. Sierra, I'm not sure what she would go with. Cody would not think Sierra right away. She doesn't have very obvious like white fabric. It's kind of where her belt is, if I remember correctly. Ezekiel's I like that picture of Ezekiel. Reminds me of what he said, like, I see a bird, when Chris asks what's up. So everyone's voting. So people I think they would vote for would be Owen. Owen right off the bat. Because he's got the white and the blue. I didn't say blue, I said green. Oh, but there is blue fabric too. Let's look at Owen real quick. He has blue fabric. So yeah, it's not light blue or anything. I'm going too far down. DJ would be on a chopping block probably because he's got all that green and white, but they wouldn't think that DJ would do that. He'd probably feel, and if he had to, he'd feel bad about it and not do much. So I think not Eva. I think who'd they vote for? They'd have Owen would be in trouble. They'd probably end up saying, now this is really really just guessing at this point. Because there are 24 people here, and it's hard to say with utmost certainty who everyone would vote for, because there's so many people. So they'd probably go with, like, the most obvious people they can find. Like Noah. Or not like Noah, but like Owen. Noah is possible, too. Because he has blue fabric and white fabric, but his white fabric isn't, you know, right up in your face. And they're also going to vote with their own personal biases. Like, seriously, if there's even the slightest amount of evidence that could possibly be Courtney, Duncan's immediately voting for her. It's like, yeah, it's Courtney. But I don't think this matches enough with Courtney. Well, she has green pants. Yeah, no, Duncan would probably try to get people to vote for Courtney. It wouldn't work. Oh yeah, I guess Duncan and Gwen are together now, aren't they? Heather and Alejandro, I can see them teaming up, but not right now. You know, not in front of everybody. Everyone's making fun of them. Jeff and Bridget, seriously. Of course they would vote for the same person. Ultimately, the person I think people would vote for the most is Owen and maybe DJ. Or wait, was there blue fabric? There was. So blue and green. I like to think people would vote for Ezekiel. Yeah, Ezekiel would be more likely than Owen. Blue and green. Courtney would get a couple votes, not very many though. Harold would get a few votes too. It would probably mostly be Ezekiel. And then Gwen has blue and green fabric, but she'd probably get votes from Heather or her, whoever she's trying to figure out who to team up with. I can see her trying to talk Katie and Sadie into it. So yeah, I think who would get the most votes ultimately, as cheesy and completely stupid as it is to remove Ezekiel first, I think they would vote for Ezekiel the most. Alright. Oh, and Tyler and Lindsay and Beth, they would probably vote for maybe not Sierra. But Tyler and Lindsay are not very smart. Beth is their brain, basically. Beth is basically their brain. So I think she would be able to say, Tyler probably wouldn't blab to everyone he's the investigator, but he'd tell people he's close to. You could tell Lindsay, and then Lindsay's terrible at keeping secrets, but she would tell. But he would probably be smart enough to tell Lindsay to say, like, oh dang it. Hey, maybe don't tell who the investigator is, but tell them what the clues are. And she'd be like, yeah. And then she'd tell Beth what the clues are, and she'd probably tell Beth that Tyler's the investigator. Alright, so yeah. Alright, who's next? The next murder is, if it's Sierra, I swear. Okay, Trent. Who'd Trent kill? I have no idea who Trent would kill. Hold on a second. Allergies are so much fun. Okay. Trent is the next murderer. No, 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 no. Trent. Also, the investigator and the apprentice don't know who each other are. So Trent's the murderer this round. Also, who would be right? I forgot to figure out. Yeah, I don't think anyone would have gotten Sierra. Which means nobody's safe but her. So, Trent can't kill Sierra. Not that he would. Trent, I don't think he's that obsessed. He's not so obsessed with Gwen he'd just kill Duncan. And he doesn't like Duncan, but he wouldn't do it for that reason. I mean, I could see Cody killing Duncan. Yeah. Not Trent, though. He's a lot more chill. Although he has, I swear in this show, Trent has some kind of bipolar disorder. Or even multiple personality disorder. He's crazy. Like, he flips on a dime from being the most chill dude in the world to, like, threatening Cody. It's insane. And then he loses his mind in season 2, it seems like. And where did the train theme come from? That was ridiculous. Anyway. I think he would be kinda smart. I'm not sure. He'd probably think with his emotions more. And he'd probably kill Duncan. Not just to get Gwen or anything, but he just doesn't like Duncan, as you see in the show a lot, so I think Duncan would die here. This could be interesting. And probably controversial. Alright, so let's look at alliance stuff for now. Also, they're all off the discussion, so I'm gonna get them all off of the discussion thing real quick. So Heather would probably try to form an alliance with Eeny, Meeny, Miny. Okay, where did Sadie go? There she is. Probably try to form an alliance with Katie and Sadie. I bet she could, because she doesn't look for like the really nice ones. She doesn't look for, oh my gosh, my brain is not working for this. She doesn't really look for the, the people that are smart that could benefit her. She just looks for votes, honestly. So she just looked for the dumbest people she can find, which, yeah, that's a pretty good choice if you ask me. The dumbest or the most gullible people, and she just goes with them and calls it good. And Ezekiel being super sheltered and homeschooled, nobody would really like him. Wait, what are you doing up here? You need to go down up there. Anyway, I don't know why Ezekiel was down here. I just dragged him down here by accident. Obviously, Lindsay and Tyler and Beth would have their little unofficial alliance. Now that everyone knows what's up, which they did before, but whatever. Alejandro and Heather are probably both surprised they're still here. Alejandro probably wouldn't be able to get to Bridget like he used to. He probably could, but he's not stupid enough to try. Bridget isn't stupid enough to fall for it again. So Alejandro would probably pick on somebody else. Not Owen. He hates Owen. He would not pick Owen. I'm not sure who he'd go with. And of course, Izzy's crazy. But Izzy's with Owen, and Heather would see that and go, yeah, we got crazy and kinda dumb, so maybe I should try and form an alliance with them. But Owen is afraid of Heather, so he wouldn't let that happen. So yeah. And then, reluctantly, I think Alejandro would step in and try to help them out with votes and stuff. Try to help them out with strategy and all that, and they're just stay in the game, and they're like, and they'd probably be fine with that. I mean, even Owen would be pretty accepting of Alejandro, but oh yeah, Owen and Noah are friends, so Noah would shut that down. So I'm not sure what Alejandro would do, honestly. Anyway, so on to discussion. Try to put these three together and these three together so we know who's kind of together here. And then the rest can just go wherever they want. I don't know. Oh, let's put you with Lashana if we can. Oh, nope. Cody. Where did Cody go? There's Cody. I think Gwen would work with Cody a little. Not as much, not as closely as Katie and Sadie, but they'd work together. And then Jeff and Bridget and Lindsay, Tyler, Beth, Justin, Alejandro. I could see Justin and Alejandro getting on pretty well. Poor DJ has to be the one dude down here. So yeah. So who do I think? Okay, well, first of all, we need to do clues. Trent is not a genius per se, but he'd be able to figure out how to frame someone. He'd probably go with his green fabric. He's the only one here with camo fabric. I don't think he's so, like, radically extreme that he would just go, you know, do something stupid like beige fabric to try and frame Lashana as if she would be dumb enough to do that. No, he would, excuse me, he'd have a brain at least. He'd do like green fabric. Green shoe for Izzy. He has green fabric. Now he needs a real clue, so he'd probably use black fabric. And also, Izzy only has 3 clues. Green shoe, green fabric, and orange hair. Anyway, just enough with that weird trivia there that I just came up with. Who else has black fabric other than Gwen? He wouldn't frame Gwen. Well, maybe he wouldn't do black fabric. If he has green shoes, because everybody has green. Oh, his hair! I forgot about hair. Yeah, he'd probably do black hair instead. And I can't remember if I made Noah's hair brown or black. Brown. I made it brown. Okay. Yeah, it looks brown to me. And he'd probably do like in pink fabric. So yeah, that's what he would go with. and Trent, and everyone look at these clues and they would either really think that it's definitely Katie or Sadie because of the pink fabric, or go, yeah, it can't be. Heather would know it's possible, though, because they're dumb, and they would do something like that. But green shoe and green fabric. Who has green shoes? Cody has green shoes, I think. Doesn't he? No, that doesn't help. Cody. Green shoe. Ezekiel has green shoe, but he's dead. Or gone. I think he got voted. Who else has green shoes? A lot of them have green shoes. Noah has green shoes. I forgot about Noah. What are the clues? Green fabric, green shoe, black hair. Oh my word. I can't believe this. Forgot the Murder Island 2 music. Well, I was gonna switch between these, basically, but I completely forgot they existed. I'm using my own playlist, so add, I guess. I don't know. I can be careful which ones I use, though. Like, there's a couple of these I'm not sure. Like, these two I wouldn't use in a video anyway. Also, you're gonna see these little YouTube videos, so I'm not sure if I need to credit them in the description, but I will anyway. Let's do this one. So we have a little background music. Turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me talk. Hear my yapping. Anyway. Okay, so back to the point at hand. People would probably not think it's Katie or Sadie as much. People would be looking at maybe Noah. Green shoe. Yeah, no one would be looking at Noah. Someone really obvious would be Katie or Sadie, but that would be too obvious for most of them. I'm sure they would be voting for Katie or Sadie. Noah knows it's not them. Noah would have Owen and Izzy vote for someone else. They'd probably vote for, like, black hair. It wouldn't be easy to figure it out, but Sierra has green shoe. He'd probably have them vote for Sierra or something. Because it is statistically possible for it to be her twice in a row, and also he doesn't know who the last murderer was anyway. Because no one was right. And I don't think she'd go on and tell everybody that she was a murderer that round. Obviously no one would think it's Blamey. I wouldn't think it's Blamey. Yeah, they might vote for Cody, I think. Cody has green fabric. Yeah. Let's see. Please. Oh, whoops. Because Cody has that green stripe on his shirt. Yeah, I decided his shoes were green. You can let me know if you disagree with any of the clues I'm going to show off. I'll probably show them all off by the end of the video. Gwen has black hair and green fabric, so some people might vote for Gwen. So let's see which ones are real and which ones are fake. Let's see. Green shoe is real and black hair is real. But so is green fabric. So all of them have pink fabric, and yeah, that would be mad suspicious on Tyler over here. Because, doofus, what's his name? Tyler. Tyler would definitely think, yeah, it's probably him. But does Justin has green shoes. So it could also be Justin, and I think they would pick Justin over Trent. Especially like Beth. And especially Beth. Beth would definitely choose Justin. So would Lindsay. DJ is always... There's a lot of green, which is something you'll notice. So yeah, I think Justin would get a few votes. Justin, not Katie really. Justin would have a lot of votes. Who'd Noah say? I don't remember. Sierra would have a few votes. Osmond is Justin. Ah, it's so annoying. Let's see, who is not getting a vote? Yeah, you aren't. I'm trying to make it even so I can kind of go, oh, these two have the most votes or whatever. She's still here, she's just not on the same line. So yeah, I think Justin would get a lot of votes. I don't think he'd get the most votes. Well, he might. I think Gwen would get a lot. But I bet Cody working with Gwen would save her from getting voted out. So I don't think it would be Gwen. I think Kitty and Sadie would get a couple votes from the really dumb ones. Someone that's kind of dumb. They wouldn't vote for each other. I don't think so. They never. Well, they fight a couple times, but they probably know. I think they knew each other when they were children. And in the show, they said that the first fight they ever had was when they were 16 in the woods in that one episode where they got lost and Katie got voted out. So yeah, they're definitely not gonna fight. Heather would probably have them all vote for someone who she thinks is the biggest threat that it could be them. Trent would get a few votes, yeah. Because it's black hair and green fabric. I think Trent would get the most votes. Actually, because Cody and Gwen and Sierra would probably vote for him. These three, like I said, they vote for Justin. So yeah, Trent and Justin would get the most votes, probably. And Noah would be like, no, it ain't Izzy. Well, okay, they're not on an alliance, they wouldn't say that, never mind. Harold has green shoes, doesn't he? I don't remember. Harold has blue shoes, never mind. Thought it was green. I said he has brown hair, because it doesn't look red to me. It looks more brown than red. Cody would certainly get a few, but he wouldn't get the most. I think ultimately Justin would probably get the most votes, which is sad. Alright, so Alejandro is like, dude, I need to get on my A game right now. He needs to find someone to make an alliance with. Actually, before he got voted out, I was thinking maybe he'd make an alliance with Justin, because, you know, they always use their good looks and they give each other tips or whatever, and yeah, they get along well, but Justin's got voted off, so yeah. Alejandro not convinced Cody. He probably would be able to convince Lashana and Harold a little bit. Lashana would shut him out. very fast. And Alejandro, no other options, he'd finally just go, or, hold on, I'm gonna get these certain people out real quick. Probably go, so you go to Heather, he'd say, we need to make an alliance, and they'd talk about alliance stuff, and they'd probably come to the conclusion that, yeah, they should probably form an alliance. So that's what would happen. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. After we switch. And the next murder is none other than Harold or Lashana? Lashana, barely. Lashana. And yeah, this is how you spell her name. You have to capitalize the S. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Also, I've forgotten to get rid of the guys that got voted out, like Ezekiel and not DJ. Alejandro's fine. Hold on, Justin. Where'd Justin go? I thought I saw him. Justin. Ah! There it goes. Not wanting to work. Justin Duncan's gone. What in heaven's name is going on? There we go. It's being weird. Okay. So yeah, Heather and Alejandro are teamed up together. Katie and Sadie. They've got a nice alliance. And no one likes Eva. Like they've pretty much headed up to here with Eva, and they're just tired of her like anger issues and stuff, so I don't know why what you do. So yeah, they'd probably start with, so who is the murderer? Lashana, she might, yeah, no one likes Blanley or Eva at this point right now. Probably tired of them. So Lashana would come up with an idea. She'd go, maybe I should get rid of Eva, because she's just up to here with Eva. She's done. She's the type of person that'd be like, yeah, see ya, Eva. So, whoops. Yeah, Eva, I'm done with you, and then she'd probably kill Eva. And then Blanley. She'd probably try to frame Blanley. Please tell me I put Blanley on here. I'm not doing another take, so Blanley just doesn't have clues. Ah, jeez. So how about this image? There you go. This is gonna write down our clues real fast. Now you get to see me, actually. Red fabric, red accessory, blonde hair, yellow accessory, red shoe. Yellow accessory, red accessory, another one if you count that. Yep, okay, we're good. We got Blanley. Okay. Back to all this. Trying to pick red fabric, which is her clue because she has the apples on her shirt. She would go with black hair for Heather, and and herself, and then she'd put blonde hair and red shoe for Blaney. Actually, I think she'd be a little smarter with it and go with white fabric. She doesn't have white fabric, does she? No, she doesn't. Okay. So that's what she would go with. Okay, so my brain just shut off for a second. I don't know why, but that happens sometimes. Anyway, so now everyone's in discussion. You guys, where did Gwen go? Gwen and Sierra. Let's put Sierra next to Cody because that's how she is. Put Owen or no, Noah. Noah, Owen, and Izzy. Lashana and Harold. Okay. Let's put DJ between them. No, maybe not. I think Jeff and DJ would have like made a little pact and stuff. They'd be buddies. And then Bridget, of course. There's Tyler, Beth, and Lindsay. And no one likes Blaney right now. So I'm gonna put her here so Harold and LaShawn be next to each other. And then Courtney is like, I need some strategies. I need some like friends here. So looking for people that would be fine with her, she would come to the realization that she probably only has like, there's only like one or two options, and her best chance is Trent, I think, because he's alone. He doesn't have any really close friends. I mean, he's kind of on good terms with people. He's not like, you know, like I just tried to use my hands to explain something when I don't have a webcam. Anyway, he wouldn't be linked, basically, like, you know, Noah and Owen, or it's a bad example, but Tyler and or Beth and Lindsay or whatever. He's just on good terms with people and would be willing to vote with them. So Courtney would probably try to manipulate him a little bit, saying maybe she could help him with Gwen and stuff or something. And he'd be like, okay, sure. You'd be sure, I'll vote with you. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything before we get on the actual vote. Who do I think they would vote for? Noah would be smart. He'd be like, no, it's not Blaney. That'd be absurd. It'd be really dumb if Blaney were to do blonde hair and red fabric. But Owen's like, well, Owen kind of likes Blaney, doesn't he? Kind of forgot about that. I mean, he doesn't... Blaney isn't, you know, awesome to Owen, but he's the only one that would not hate her at this point, probably. You know, a lot of people would vote. Some people would vote for with bias. Tyler knows what's real and what's not. So let's start with him. So red fabric and black hair is real. So he would vote for black hair. He'd probably only look at the real Klooz though. So let's see. He'd think, it can't be Trent because he has no red fabric. Who else? Oh, it couldn't be Alejandro because he doesn't have black hair. It's brown. And he'd be just totally, completely ignorant. So he'd just go to the flip side. What's fake? Wait, that doesn't work. So, after a very long time, he'd probably end up landing on Lashana. It'd take a while. Only you have only a certain amount of time to discuss, so he'd probably end up just having no idea who to vote for. You have to vote though, so he'd just go with, like, I don't know. I don't think any of them would come up with Lashana, so they'd just go with Alejandro, because he's got red and white. He has a white undershirt. It's just that you can't see it in that picture. Kinda like how you can't see Noah's red vest in the picture. Or, you know, Owen's shoes or whatever. Anyway, I think that, yeah, they'd vote for, like, Trent or Alejandro. They'd probably go with Alejandro before they went with Trent, though. Or they'd go with Heather, because they don't like Heather. It could be Heather. I didn't even think about that. She has red and black hair. I thought about that when I came up with the quiz. So yeah, they vote for Heather. So that's 3 for Heather. 4, Heather would have no. I'm not sure if they would know. Alejandro would think. Alejandro wouldn't be thinking about voting for the right person. He would vote for the biggest threat. So they would probably vote for Noah? Could it be Noah? Red fabric, white fabric. It could possibly be Noah. He's like, he's smart. He's not gonna pick something completely obvious. And that white undershirt right there, that's not obvious at all. So I think he would pick that, and yeah, it's probably Noah. So all 4 of them would vote for Noah, which would put him in a little bit of trouble. That doesn't be any way for to vote for him, so he'd be fine. Yeah, Lashana and Harold. Harold would just go, oh, I think we need to vote for... Forgive my old man impression for Harold. It's kind of how he sounds, though. Using mad detective skills, I think we need to vote for... I don't know who he'd vote for, honestly. He'd probably go with... He'd probably go with one of these 2. I don't know. So... red and white fabric, so... it's either Alejandro or Tyler, because Tyler hasn't told anyone yet that he's the investigator. So he might think that it could be Tyler. And Lashana doesn't know who she wants to get out. Lashana kind of goes, maybe it's Blanley, and then Harold would go, yeah, let's vote for Blanley. Or she'd say Blanley or Heather, and then Harold would probably go with Blanley. These 3 would vote for Blaney. I think. Like I said, Noah would be smart. He'd vote for whoever it was. Who did I say? He wouldn't come up with Lashana, but he'd come up with someone. Dang it, I don't remember who he said. I think he said, like, I don't know. I think he said Alejandro, maybe. These three probably would vote for Heather. So Heather and Blaine would have the most votes. I think ultimately Blaney would be out. Well, that's the end of that round. And no one got Lashana. So Lashana's safe. And it's time for a new murderer to rise. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on, it won't let me. Okay, we're gonna wait for it to stop. We're gonna re-roll because I forgot to remove somebody. Forgot to remove, not Lashana. Who just got voted out? Blaney. So we need to get rid of Blaney. It can't be Blaney, never mind. Sarah's the murderer again, yay! Whatever, sure. That'll work. Okay, I need to be careful which ones I choose. I think this or this would be fine. Look at this. Alright, DJ and no. Harold, what are you doing? There we go. Tyler, Lindsay, and Beth. Where the heck did Beth go? There. There she is. Oops, wrong row. Well, I'm itchy in the back. There we go. So, no, not you. So yeah, everyone's kind of in their own little groups now. I think what would happen this round is, who was the murderer again? Oh yeah, Sierra again, wasn't it? Sierra missed. That better be her last name too, because that'd be hilarious. These two, okay. Yeah, we're kind of just gonna put you on it over here real quick. So this is where it would be really. Lindsay would probably open her mouth. It's like, she'd be like, I can't believe we didn't get it right. Tyler's, I can't believe we didn't get it right. Tyler's so smart. I mean, he's the investigator, and, you know, Courtney being smart, her smart self would be listening, and she'd hear it. And then she'd try to butcher Tyler by announcing to the world. Okay, this is after the murder, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm announcing to everybody that she thinks that, what's his name again? I can't believe myself. Tyler. Tyler's the investigator, everybody. However, I messed this little scene that I made up because this is supposed to take place after the murder. Now I gotta figure out who Sierra would kill. Sierra. Probably not Gwen. Because she could tell that Cody is happy around her. So, she would leave Gwen alone. Till she, you know, loses it after a while. Maybe. Foreshadowing. Who else would she kill though? I think Sierra would probably go with... If she had to choose... Yeah. I think there's only one other person that Sierra would go with, and it would be... Heather. Heather Alejandro. Heather Alejandro or Gwen. Gwen is kind of eliminated from this. Who I think she'd rather kill. She doesn't have it quite as personally. Yeah, she does. Very close. I think she'd go with Alejandro, because her and Heather bonded a little bit. I mean, not legitimately, but they did. So she would kill Alejandro, because no one got it right. Because remember, these four voted for Noah. So, Heather's back down to 3. So now they gotta figure out who to vote out. I think Harold... Never mind. I don't think that. Never mind. Okay. Them on the right thing. Gosh. Okay. Now to discussion. So again, Sierra picked some clues. She's not the brightest crayon in the box, so she would probably pick green again. Or, I don't think she would have it out for anyone in particular. If she did, she would, like, frame them hardcore. Although, I think she'd go, you know what? Maybe I should frame Gwen. Then I'll have Cody forever or whatever. Some weird crap that she would say. So she's gonna go with green fabric. Make it overly obvious. Black fabric. Then she'd just go with like green shoe or whatever. Cause I would call that blue, not green. Yeah, I said black shoe. Does Sierra have lipstick? Oh, she could use that. Whatever, it's fine. So she'd probably try to frame Gwen hardcore. And already Cody's like, Sierra's trying to convince Cody, it's Gwen, it's Gwen, it's Gwen. Cody's like, calm down, Sierra, it's not Gwen, it's somebody else. And eventually escalates to the point where Sierra probably would confess to Cody that she was the murderer. She was trying to frame Gwen. And Cody would be shocked. He'd be like, what? All this being in private, obviously. But Heather would be listening in, and she'd be like, oh, so it's Sierra, and then she'd have those three vote for Sierra. Oh, like, green fabric and green shoe are real and the rest are fake? It must be Izzy. So they probably vote for Izzy or Sierra. And what just happened? Hold on, something fell out of my chair. And no, it wasn't my keister. I didn't fall out of the chair. There we go. We're all good. Now we're all good. So, yeah, I think Sierra would get a lot of votes. These three vote for Sierra. Cody might feel bad about it, but he'd go behind Sierra's back and vote for her with Gwen. Noah didn't hear this little conversation. He thinks it could be Izzy, but he would rather vote for someone else. He'd be looking at the black fabric and the green, and he'd be like, yeah, I think it's Sierra, and then he'd be looking at the fabrics, but he would eventually come to the conclusion that black and green fabric, it could be Trent or Sierra. So he would leave it up to Owen to decide, and Owen would pick Sierra. So yeah, Sierra gets the most votes here. These guys vote for Sierra. So, I'm gonna add 2 more rows. Safe. And, because I forgot about this. And I'm gonna get rid of the other rows. Alright. So this is how we're gonna do things now. We'll still put them together and stuff, but... Okay, so... Not safe. They wouldn't have voted. Okay, I think... Now that there's not 2,000 people to keep track of who's safe and who's not... Yeah, these 3 are safe. I don't see any particular reason these 3 vote for Sierra specifically other than the Klooz, but I don't know. I think they would vote for someone like... Who's the other one? Izzy instead. Because it's more likely. And, of course, Sierra. They're safe. These 2 voted for Sierra, and Cody feels bad. Sean would say what she says about what's her face? Izzy. She's some kind of crazy about. She would say that to Harold, and Harold would be like, "Yeah, it's probably her," and they'd probably also vote for Izzy. So these are the ones that aren't safe and could die if they are not the murderer. That's the big It's very important. Zero's voted out. My gosh, why is it being this way? There we go. Okay. Why you gotta be this way? Because he can't say way correctly. He can't say way, he has to say way. Anyway. Enough of my tangent on country singers. Let's... Oh, Gwen is the murderer. Eeny, meeny, miny, Heather. Oh wait, she can't kill Heather right now because she's safe. She'd be very sad about that, I'm sure. She wouldn't kill Trent. She doesn't still like him, but... she wouldn't feel good if she killed him. Courtney... wouldn't kill these two. Wouldn't kill... Yeah, Courtney would be the one. Also, I put Sierra in the wrong spot. I put... Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, there's a mess in there. I'll do this one too. Maybe not make it too loud so y'all can hear me. Alrighty. So back to the discussion. Also, there's not like 3 rows of characters now, so I have to like be careful about this. Who they think did it? I don't know, because we haven't gotten clues down yet. We also haven't done this. GWN. And we'll worry about clues as soon as I get these guys situated. Trent probably wouldn't be devastated that Courtney's gone, because Courtney was just trying to get him to vote with her. We're gonna put an X after Blanley's name. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic with my fist. Wow, this is gonna be a long video. That's alright. We've made long videos on this channel before. So Gwen, she would go with something that would kinda, you know, everybody kinda has. You know, she picked black fabric. Everyone has black, everyone has green. Cause she doesn't want to frame anyone specifically. White fabric and black hair for herself. No, we just couldn't even think properly. He'd probably be so annoyed with Katie and Sadie at this point. So he'd have them being Izzy and Owen vote with him to vote for Katie or Sadie. I don't know which one he'd pick. He wouldn't care. Katie, I guess, because Sadie legit looks related to Owen. I don't know if it's canon or not, but I hear that she is related to Owen. We do know that Max, if I can find him, is actually related, is Owen's cousin or something. So that's interesting. It's not not important to this, but it's just something I thought was interesting. So they probably vote for like Katie or whatever. Alright, Trent, Lindsay, and Beth would probably vote. I don't know who they would vote for. What's real, what's fake? Black fabric and black hair are real. Actually, black fabric, green fabric, and black hair. Everything with white fabric's real. Black fabric, black hair, but they have white fabric. So, not them. What about DJ? He has white fabric. What about Owen? Yeah. What about Owen? Yeah, no, it's not Owen, dude. See them being really dumb. What about Heather? I forgot about Heather. Heather has black hair, black fabric because of her belt, and I count the belt, apparently. Actually, I might have counted, hold on, let's see. She didn't have accessory. I might have counted, where is she? I counted this thing on her that holds her top together as fabric. I have no idea what that is, if it's like a little plastic piece or if it's, you know, just a design. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's not, but whatever. Green fabric. Well, it's no, they're all like, no, it's not Izzy. I'm not sure who they would think yet. Black hair, black fabric, and green fabric, and he doesn't have white fabric. So they probably vote for either Trent or Gwen. I'm guessing that they would they probably see Trent first, because he's probably the most obvious. I think they vote for Trent. So Trent gets some votes. Harold and Lashana, they think that it would be Gwen. And who else gets a bunch of votes? I forget. Who did I say that I thought they would vote for, I think? No, it was like Katie or Sadie. Eeny, meeny, miny, like one of you. I don't care. They're the same person. I think they voted for Katie. Man, I'm a mess. I am an absolute mess since spring started. Hold on. Try not to have to blow my nose during this, but okay. I think we're good for at least a little while. Now we're good for a little while. Also gold. Gold is yellow accessory in this. By the way, I forgot to mention that. Okay, so here's the deal. There's 3 that get a lot of votes. Lashana is probably gonna vote for Katie or Sadie. Whoever she thinks would get more votes. And last, in the first season, who got the most votes? Katie did. So they're like, okay, probably Katie then. Although a lot of people think it would be Gwen too. They would probably think, yeah, it's probably Gwen, actually. DJ, these 3, they're gonna vote for Gwen. So yeah, she's probably fine. Trent and Gwen get the most votes, but Gwen is ultimately eliminated. We all voted for Gwen, and Cody is depressed now. But they were right, so Cody is not safe. Gwen would be safe, but she died, so bye Gwen. Did jump off a really big diving board. I think I said these three did not vote for Gwen. Trent, I don't think Trent voted for Gwen. These three did. And Noah's like, oh, crapola. I was wrong. So. And then these guys all voted for Gwen, so they're safe. And who's the murderer next round? Let's find out in a minute. I forgot to get rid of Gwen. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get rid of Gwen. Izzy is the murderer. That would be interesting. Well, we'll do Izzy anyway. Eva is gone, I think. She's been gone for a while. No, she's not an equal sign. Poor Alejandro's gone. Underrated character. And he could be the most popular character in Total Drama and still be underrated. I love Alejandro. I like how smart he is. Anyway, Izzy's... I'm still gonna make it Izzy. Izzy, who would you kill? I have no idea. There's no telling who Izzy would kill. Izzy would have to kill one of these guys. And I think she'd kill Tyler. And no one was bothering Tyler as the investigator, which I kind of forgot about. It's really stupid of me, but, you know, they can still draw his plot holes too, right? I'm kind of smacking my head right now, going, what's wrong with me? Anyway, she's smart. She has an IQ of 188, which is higher than Noah's 180, which is shocking. I know. It really is. But she would kill Tyler. Because she's smart and she'd be like, investigator's gonna mess me up, so I gotta kill him. And then she would proceed to come up with clues. I don't know what I'm doing. We need to go here. And change this to Izzy. And Tyler said, Tyler, no! And my voice cracked really bad there. Whoops. My voice cracks are already bad as it is when I'm trying to do high voices, but they get really bad with allergies. Shoot. Clues. Green. So her only options are green fabric. She's she's obviously gonna go with green fabric. What about... Is it a green shoe or orange hair? No one here has orange hair. So she'd have to go with green shoe. So Noah's like, So Noah's like, huh, I wonder who it is. He's wondering, he's thinking hard. He's thinking that maybe he should. Noah's thinking maybe it's probably, I mean, it could be Izzy. He's thinking that went through his head. He decided, for two reasons, he's not going to vote for her. One, it could be someone else as well. Like DJ has matching clues. And B, it could be, it wouldn't be smart to vote off someone who is protecting him with her vote. Either way. And he's willing to take a calculated risk to not, you know, to get it wrong anyway. So, yeah. Lindsay and Beth are just super sad. Especially Lindsay. Probably devastated. Lindsay's really stupid. She probably think it's Heather even though she matches like 0 clues. Just has to be Heather, right? And Beth would be like, no, it's not Heather. She can't. It can't be Heather because she doesn't match any of the clues. Oh right. And then Beth would kind of lead her and say that it's probably. I think they end up voting for Izzy. I could see some people voting for Beth. These three, I'm sure Heather would have them vote for Beth. Trent and Cody don't know because they're separate from everybody. Kinda separate anyway. I mean, they know each other. Anyway, they'd end up voting for Beth. Owen, Noah, and Izzy, I think they would either vote for like Harold or Beth, because I think Noah would think DJ's really sensitive and he would be so sad to kill somebody, so he would probably frame himself or confess. So I think it's probably Beth or Harold, and they would end up voting for Harold. So that's 3 votes for Harold, a bunch of votes for Beth. Bridget would not think it was Beth. These 2 would vote for Beth. Bridget and Jeff wouldn't think it's Beth. They wouldn't think it's DJ either. Actually, I think Bridget and Jeff would probably... Oh, Bridget and Jeff are on an alliance with DJ, aren't they? I forgot about that. 2 voted for Beth. Yeah. Beth gets the most votes, and she's out. And Lindsay is just completely depressed at this point, probably. Feel bad for Lindsay, even though it's fictional. Anyway, Izzy gets away with murder. And who voted correctly? Who did they say? I thought they said Izzy. It's like, Lindsay would be safe. Because I think Beth and Lindsay voted for Izzy after she talked her out of voting for Heather. That's it. Those are the only people out there safe. Lindsay and... Oh no, Cody! Come back! Come back from the crowd. Like being a little kid lost at the mall. Sorry, Cody. Alright, so who died? Tyler, it can't be Tyler. Beth. Cody. Cody is the murderer. Cody would think, okay, we shouldn't kill Shauna. Already, he's like, no killing with Shauna. You could frame her with, like, shirt. With, like, beige shirt. He doesn't want to kill... Yeah, he'd probably be like... He wouldn't really care, because Gwen is dead, and Sierra wouldn't tell him who to... Well, she wouldn't anyway, she wouldn't know. So she'd just, you know, throw a dart at the wall and... or whatever, and... he'd probably end up choosing Katie or Sadie. Because they annoy him. They annoy everybody. Then, you know, they annoy me. I think they'd annoy everybody. And he'd just be like, you know what, if I had to kill anyone here, it would be one of them. Or Heather. He doesn't like Heather. But he would probably kill Katie or Sadie before he would kill Heather. So, he just goes with Sadie. He doesn't care which one. And Katie is bawling when she wakes up. She's losing her marbles over this, and she is very sad. Let me switch music again real quick. Yes, This or The Adventures was supposed to be the intro music when I was explaining how it worked, but I forgot to turn it back on the second take. I was like, I'm not making a third take. This is good enough. So I think she's brown background for Eva. Eva doesn't have any brown. Unless you count the screen on her MP3 player, maybe. And that's like really pushing it. Heather only has 2 people on her alliance now. And she's really thinking, okay, we need to step up our game here. She's already thinking, Cody and Trent, they're not really on an alliance at all. Maybe I could get Cody over here or something. Or Trent. She'd probably be able to convince one of them, right? Well, Cody's not falling for her crap. He's like, she goes over to Cody, and okay, this isn't gonna work. She goes over to Cody. Let's move Trent. Let's see if this works. There we go. She goes over to Cody and says, I think we should form an alliance. He's like, no. He ain't falling for Heather's crap right now. So she eventually ends up going to Trent, and Trent doesn't fall for it either because of what happened in season 1. Jeff and Bridget are gonna say no. Noah's keeping Heather away from is he? So, and then of course when she goes to Lindsay to fake comfort her or whatever, that's not working either. And obviously Ashana and Harold being like a alliance, the non-official alliance over there. Yeah, Harold ain't gonna work either. So yeah, she's out of luck. She's gotta stick with Sadie, or Katie, because Sadie died. So next whoops. Cody, will you pick Cody? I'm not gonna sing that whole song because it's definitely copyrighted. So here's our discussion here. We're thinking, I gotta make sure this is looped because I don't want it to go to a really badly copyrighted song because I'm sure that would get me in trouble. Yeah, it's important. Anyway, I think that yeah, Cody would try to frame Lashana a little bit. He'd go with black hair. He'd go green fabric. Who wouldn't know? He'd go with like green shoe, actually, probably. Because when I looked at Cody's shoes, here's a picture of Cody. I looked at these shoes for a little while. I thought, I was like, are those green? I think Trent is worse. Like, no, Trent's shoes are clearly green, never mind. Cody, I was sitting there scratching my head wondering, what color is that? I was thinking, are those like gray, or are they green, or what? I was scratching my head about that for like a Sierra episode. Or not a Sierra. What was it, episode? The episode on Total Drama World Tour where they're trying to catch Ezekiel when he goes feral. No, I'm not kidding. Anyway, I was watching that episode, I was wondering, shoes like, what color are his shoes, dude? It's a random thing to wonder, but I did. But I ultimately went with green, because they look green to me. Again, if y'all want to argue about what these characters' colors are, feel free in the comments. There's nothing stopping y'all. Okay, green shoe. I love how Ezekiel got voted off first again. It's hilarious how that happened. Okay, so I think I didn't even finish the clues. Black hair, green shoe. What would he choose? Black hair? Alright, that's what you go with. Those are his clues. And Noah would be thinking to himself, So, beige fabric. There's only 2 people with that, so he's gonna think, okay, that's probably fake. He's not an investigator, but he can speculate. I wonder if it's, like, I don't know. Heather has black fabric, red fabric and black hair, but she's not stupid enough to frame herself like that. Because it's too obvious. He's wondering, maybe it could be Lindsay because she has red fabric. And he's like, no, she would probably end up picking blonde hair, light blue accessory, brown fabric. She'd pick everything that's completely obvious. Because she's Lindsay, she's dumb. So then he'd think to himself, he'd just say it, I'm not sure on this one. And then he sees Cody's shoes. He's thinking to himself, green shoes, huh? Look who has green shoes. They also didn't pick green fabric. So I don't think it's Trent. I think it's Cody. So yeah, Noah figures out it's Cody. Tells everyone else they thinks it might be Cody. He is trying to frame the one other person with beige fabric. And they're convinced. So they'll vote for Cody. Trent, Trent doesn't know. He has no idea. So he's probably gonna vote for like Cody or something. Cody, Heather. No, he wouldn't see Cody. He'd see Heather first. Lindsay vote for Heather right off the bat. Jeff, Bridget, and DJ would think, talking amongst themselves, thinking, I think it's probably Heather. And then Harold would come in and see the green and see something else. He'd see they'd be thinking, yeah, it's probably Heather. And Harold would come in and go, wait a minute, let's not rush ourselves. I don't think it's Heather. Using my mad detective skills, I think it would be... I don't think it's Heather because she has been working with Katie and Sadie all along. Why would she kill her own alliance member? She had plenty of other options, I bet. So, yeah, that really gets Jeff and Bridget thinking. They'll go, yeah, that's a good point. And then they'll think it's Lashana. They get into a big fight with Harold about if it's Lashana or not, and then eventually they end up voting for Lashana. Harold and Lashana obviously would vote for Lashana. They would vote for not Cody, not Heather, but they would end up voting Does DJ have DJ? Green sheet? He does. He does have green sheet. Harold sees, yeah, it is believable. But he doesn't know. So eventually he decides maybe it was Heather. Maybe it was Heather and she's trying. Maybe it was Heather and she's trying to, you know, she's trying to hide the fact that she might be the murderer by killing her own teammate. So she goes right back to Jeff, or no, it wasn't DJ, it was Jeff. Goes right back to Jeff and he says, You're right the first time. Hate to tell you that, but I think it's Heather because she's. And then he'd give her this weird conspiracy theory and be like, Jeff would be like, okay, and move on. And he would end up voting for Lashana anyway. Again, Noah Owen and they vote for Cody. I think Lashana would get quite a few votes. Heather and Katie would vote for Lashana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes Lashana, 5 at least. But 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 votes for Heather. So it would be a tie. I have no idea what actually happens in a tie in Rhode Island 2. I think it might be random. Maybe that's what happens when you get the just kidding message. I don't know. Probably not. So I'm gonna make another random spinner. Oops, Heather, and if it lands on Heather, she's voted out, and if it lands on Lashana, then she's voted out. Because now I can actually count up the votes. Heather has been voted out. The person being voted out is none other than Jeff. Just kidding. It's Heather. And Heather is mad. And it's, believe it or not, it's not Heather. It's Cody. So Cody's safe. Everyone else voted for the wrong person though. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sound for this because I want to look at the, this video. Okay, I think we're gonna play this one. And turn this one up too. I didn't want to play something that could get me in big trouble. That would not be cool. Okay. So who's the murderer this time? Also, I called it win or loss because I was playing like I was playing a game. Certain game. I'm not going to describe it right now though. So we got Sadie and Heather are out. And Katie's fine now. Heather. There's 13 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 actually. This is 12. I don't know who I'm missing. Maybe Courtney is still in here or something. Yep, Courtney. I was right. Stop it! What is happening? Okay. This is who the murderer is going to be, by the way. Probably should have specified. Bridget is the murderer. No. I don't think Bridget could commit murder, but whatever. Apparently the hitbox for this wheel goes like a square. It's not easy, I just was curious about the hitbox. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. But the murderer is Bridget. I'm being really stupid today. Obviously, she's not gonna kill these two. She don't want to kill anybody. They're all awesome. So here's her options. Here's who she might kill. She might kill Harold. Trent. Or Katie. If she had to choose, probably Harold. Sorry, buddy. You're awesome, but it's no. It's bye-bye for you. I love Harold. He's awesome. But, too bad. It's so sad. So, yeah. Just gonna clear this wheel completely. Alrighty, Harold's dead. We're gonna delete him off the wheel too. So now it's time for discussion. So Lashana's all alone now. I think Katie and Lindsay would probably be, you know, friends by this point as well. I can see them both being sad that Trent and Sadie are gone and them bonding over it or something. So that would affect their votes. I forget who was the murderer. Bridget. Yeah, sure. Sure, Bridget would be murdered. Not her choice though. If it were her choice, she would never be the murderer. So Bridget is let's see. She's got every shade of blue, which is blue and light blue. She has gray. She has gray on her shorts, I think. Blonde hair, blue fabric, light blue fabric. She has brown shoe? I don't remember that. I think she had like brown sandals though. Or something like that. Also, we're down to one row officially, so that's cool. Doesn't mean anything, but it's cool. Well, it means we're getting closer to the end anyway. Bridget, she's thinking... She goes blue, fabric, white fabric. Does she have white fabric? No, she doesn't. Okay. She would not ever pick a clue that would even resemble Jeff. Well, she might pick one, but not two for Jeff. So she wouldn't pick blonde hair. But Lindsay is possible. I don't know. She'd pick... We did blue fabric. Red fabric, and what else? Who here has brown shoe, anyway? I think Lashana has brown shoes. DJ has brown shoes. How obvious is her brown shoe, anyway? Here's a picture. Yeah, that's pretty clearly brown shoes. She looks like a cat in that picture to me. It's not important, but you know. Okay, so Noah would think probably not DJ. It could be DJ, but I don't think it's him. Oh, could it be? He's got... Oh, he has white fabric. What's this? He also has orange fabric. Anyway. If I remember right, Lashana has brown shoe. Lashana has... brown shoe. Yep, just like I said. And red fabric. So try to frame Owen, or Noah and Owen a little bit. Bridget is just gonna kind of go, Jeff, who do you think it is? And he's gonna go like, oh, because all the characters sound like Harold in this show, I swear they do. He's thinking, you not DJ. Like, it can't be DJ. What about Trent? I don't think it could be Trent even in the slightest, no. What about... She's white fabric. They had pink shoes. It's probably not Katie. He probably end up choosing Lashana. I think, because she has brown shoe and red fabric, and he wouldn't want to vote for any of the others. That it could be. He wouldn't vote for Owen, because Owen's awesome in his eyes. But I think it's Noah. It's like white fabric and red fabric. You think maybe it is Noah. So he and Bridget, they'd vote for Noah. These three, Noah's thinking, I don't remember what I said about them, so I'm just going to start over. Noah's thinking, I don't think it looks like it's either Bridget or DJ, but I don't think either of them would do something like that. The most likely one would be Bridget. And Owen would be pretty reluctant about voting for Bridget. So Noah really thinks it's one of them. Lindsay have brown shoes. Actually boots, but shoe, boot, same thing in this game. Lindsay has brown shoes. Noah says, no, it's not Lindsay. It's too obvious. It's not obvious enough to be Lindsay. Lindsay would be stupid. So he'd go, alright. So, reluctantly, they'd all vote for Bridget. Or Owen would be reluctant about it. Everyone else would probably be fine with it. So these three would vote for Bridget. Cody... I don't know who Cody would vote for. Gosh, it's 5 now. Anyway, Cody would vote... I have no idea. Who would the shrimp vote for? I don't know. I'm starting to lose it here. I've been recording for 2 hours now, probably. I haven't really kept... Oh my gosh, I started like 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's been at least 2 hours now. If you count the outtakes, I'm not gonna put on the channel because I'm being stupid. Anyway. Anyway, I think Cody would probably think that it's Bridget or something. I don't know. Cody would probably go with Bridget. So 4 votes for Bridget. Bridget isn't very obvious though. Oh my gosh. This is very hard for me right now. White, red, blue. Yeah. I think these 3 vote for Noah. So 3 votes for Noah. I think these 2 would think that it is Owen. 2 for Owen. 3 for Noah. Three for Bridget. I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, 2 for Owen. 3 for Noah. These two would probably vote for Noah. These two would think that it's probably... The rest would probably think, no, it ain't Noah. He's super smart. He wouldn't pick red fabric. That'd be really dumb. So they would probably vote for somebody else. They'd probably vote for, like... I'm being really slow today. Okay. I wouldn't think it's DJ or Bridget, though. They would vote... They'd probably vote for, like... Owen. So it's 3, 5 for Owen. So yeah, Owen's out. Okay, that was hard. I think it's just getting... I think this is starting to get a little draining right now. Which is fine. Okay, Owen, Noah, and Izzy. It was like, I gotta get my crap together. It was like, I gotta get my crap together here. There's clearly some alliance stuff going on. And, well, he's safe. They're the only ones safe. And then Bridget will now confess to her alliance that she was a murderer this round. She's sad about it. Oh, Bridget's safe. Because she got away with murder. Alright, let's see who the murderer is gonna... Ah! Happened again! This time on a Google document. Come on. Don't be like this, bro. Okay. Noah is fine. Owen is not. And... who else? Lindsay, Izzy, Bridget, Noah, DJ. Who died? Harold's right. Doris is dead. What's up, Doris? It's starting to go a little crazy here. Harold! Where are you, Harold? Please. I got rid of Jeff's... Oh my gosh. I think I might have forgotten to put Harold on there. No? No Harold. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, these three are... Oh, we need to spin. Right. Cody's the murderer again. Alrighty. Cody's like, oh great, not again. Which one should we do? Cody is the murderer again. Poor Cody. So he decides, I'm gonna go with a different strategy this time. A lot less obvious about it than last. So I'm not using beige fabric. It's basically what he's saying here. He's thinking, I should do green fabric. Because everyone has green fabric, I swear. He's like, oh, blue fabric. I am losing. Oh yeah, I forgot. He has to kill somebody, doesn't he? I wonder if I forgot. Well, I wouldn't know if I forgot to kill somebody. So, who would Cody kill? I don't know. Cody would kill... You wouldn't want to kill any of these people. But, again, we're going to do this. If he had to choose one, he would go with Katie. Probably. Probably go with either Katie or Trent. And he's kind of... Trent is kind of his buddy right now. Trent's kind of being his buddy, so he's going to go with Katie. It's like everyone has green fabric. A lot of people have blue fabric. I have green shoe, but a lot of other people have green shoes as well. What else? A lot of people here have blonde hair. Let's go with that. And those would be Cody's Klooz. So, right off the bat, Lindsay's sad right off the bat. Poor Lindsay's getting bullied right now. Lashana, before we start, Lashana is like wants to join Jeff and Bridget in their little game and join them, so they're like, oh sure dude. So yeah, that's how that goes. Oh, actually, I think she talked to Lindsay, not Jeff and Bridget. Anyway, because Katie died. Anyway, finally, poor Lindsay gets a smarter friend. I swear, she's always hanging around with the dumb ones. Tyler and Katie in this headcanon, if you would even want to call it that. She hangs out with... Who else does she hang out with? Beth is a little smarter than Lindsay, but she isn't a genius, exactly. She's a little... She's kind of smart. She's got a brain in there, at least. Tyler's an idiot. Beth has got something. Anyway. Some other, like, a failed handspring. I could do a handspring! Just flings himself and lands on his face. I love Tyler. He's the best character. No, he's not, but he's really way up there. Okay, anyway, enough with Tyler thing. We're gonna move on. We need to do... Okay, so... Remember, Cody, here's the Klooz. I think Noah would look at it. Noah would probably... Don't want to do this. Noah would probably talk to Cody. There's a reason I don't want Noah talking to Cody. But we have to do this. We'll probably talk to Cody and ask if he wants to be on an alliance. And Cody's like... He has to think about it, and he asks Trent, and then Trent would be like, sure. And then he pulled Cody over, and Cody would be like, okay, sure, we'll be on alliance. So that's how this would happen. Not everyone's on alliance. Noah, Cody's kind of like, okay, sure. Mostly because he's a murderer. So, Cody... So the four decide to vote for... Who do they decide to vote for? Noah thinks, oh my gosh, it's gotta be Lashana. She's got the... Wait a minute. Never mind, she doesn't match those, never mind. She's green fabric, that's it. Okay, Noah's not going with Lashana then. They all collectively decide that it's probably... Green fabric, green shoe, it's probably... one of them. Probably. Noah's very suspicious of Trent. He just made an alliance with him. And none of these people match. Oh wait, the blonde hair was an option, wasn't it? So, blonde hair, I don't remember what shoes Jeff has. Jeff, he has blonde hair. And he also has... He has blue shoes. What? I can't spell. I guess they are blue, aren't they? He picked Blue Fabric. Blue Fabric and blonde hair. He's like, yeah, it could be Jeff or Bridget. And they kind of like that idea. They think that would be like Jeff or Bridget. And they decide that they're all gonna vote for Jeff. So that's 4 votes for Jeff. These 3, they're gonna vote. They think that it was green shoe. There's green shoes everywhere. All 4 of these characters have green shoes, by the way. Izzy obviously has green shoes. I think Noah has green shoes too. Green shoe, yeah, I remember that. Noah has green shoes. Like I had discussed already, Trent and Cody have green shoes. And Izzy very clearly has green shoes when you actually look at her full character. Anyway, they all have green shoes. So like, could be one of them. So they would vote for Trent. They would think it's probably... They probably think it's Trent. Those 3 decide Trent. And then Jeff goes over to like Lashana or whatever and goes, we really think it's Trent. Are you gonna vote with us? And she's like, yeah, I'll vote with you for Trent. Because it could be. So they all vote for Trent. 5 people vote for Trent, 4 people voted for Jeff. So Trent's out. And no one got it right. Which is just awesome. And Noah's like, oh my gosh, my stupid alliance. They keep dying and getting voted out. Actually, only've gotten voted out. But you know what? It's fine. We're back to 3, so on the Noah curve, that is a W. Except he would not say any words like that, because he's an intellectual. A DJ would probably not vote for Cody, by the way. If you're wondering, what? I talked about DJ. Yeah, everyone voted for Cody except for these 3. Okay, Cody's done. Alright. This is probably my favorite track in Murder Island, by the way. It's so pretty. It is cut short so it fits in the game, but I don't care. Because it's just that good. It's not a big deal if it's cut short. It's good enough if it's in there, I'll put it that way. Katie and Cody's fine. Trent's gone. Trent made it really far. He made it to the final 9, I think. Oh my gosh, he's number 9. I swear. I swear. Trent number 9. It's the 9th one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th person voted out. Oh my god. He's in the final 9. He's the 9th person voted out. I swear he planned this. He planned this. He voted himself, probably. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay. That's absurd, but Trent just voted himself out. That's just what it is, because he's got to go at number 9. I love this show. I just... Wow. Yeah, I think I'm starting to believe the train thing now. Oh my word. That's insane. I'm never getting over that. Alright, enough of... Glad we got that on camera. Okay, that's enough. Winner, loss... Okay, think. I can't get over Trent. I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's figure out who the next murderer is. He's freaking number 9. 9th place. 9th person voted out. You can't make this up. And Cody's at murder twice in a row for the third time altogether. Poor Cody. Cody's like, okay, seriously, this is stupid. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. So he's like, okay, who do I want to kill? I don't know. I'm on an alliance with Noah and Izzy, so not them. I don't want to kill anyone else. After a lot of thinking, he decides, I guess Jeff. And he kills Jeff. Dang, I keep hitting the mic. Dad's gonna hate this video. Dad doesn't like mic bumping. And they're all back and they're like, oh my gosh, Jeff died. And they're very upset. And now this is Alliance and this is the other Alliance. I was like, oh crap. No, well, he would be. He doesn't know about it. I'm not thinking straight. After the whole 9 thing, that was so dumb. Okay, Jeff is the 9th person killed if you don't count Chris. I'm never getting over that again. It's insane. It's like, what? I swear to you, I did not plan that. I even foreshadowed it earlier by accident, didn't I? I swear this is not a scripted video, and you can tell that that was an accident. Anyway, enough talking about the number 9 in Trent. We gotta talk about this. So, Cody's gonna come up with more clues. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this. I don't know. I'm gonna frame... Who cares? I don't know. So he decides to just do the beige thing with Lashana again. Beige. Also, beige and tan is the same thing in Murder Island 2. Beige fabric. Beige accessory. I don't know. Let's see. Who else? Hair. Cody just doesn't care anymore. He's just like, whatever, these weird clues and see what happens. Cause like, I'm so tired of being a freaking murderer. And I would be too at this point. 3rd time. And the 2nd time in a row. Like, come on. So, yeah. Looking at the clues, they're like, yeah, I think it's probably Cody, because DJ would not be the murderer. And Noah himself is like, okay, I think I need to get this vote right, because people are going to consider me a threat soon, because I'm smart. So I gotta kill Cody. I gotta vote for Cody. Izzy is not okay with this. And she's upset. And she's not gonna vote for Cody. Everybody else voted for Cody, so he's out. So everyone is safe this time, except for Izzy. If she is the murderer, no one is safe. And also, by the way, if everyone is right, then no one is safe. So yeah, Cody's out. And they were all correct, except for Izzy, who voted for Lashana or DJ. It doesn't matter. She's still wrong either way, so let's just go with Lashana, probably. So now, we gotta figure out who the next murderer is gonna be. There's Cody, he's gone, and so is Jeff. So who is gonna be the next murderer? And who's gonna be the next victim? Lashana's the next murderer. Which, she's only has one choice, so Izzy has to die. It's the only option. So Lashana kills Izzy, and we're down to our final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people now. After they vote, it's gonna be 4. So yeah, everyone's buddy with each other, except Noah. Because Noah's out of an alliance now. He's like, oh, I'm the next one dead. Alright, I'm next. What do I do? Smartest person in the whole game goes to the dumbest person in the whole game. And tries to get her to talk. Or at least make an alliance with her. So he's like, he kind of talks to her. They have a little conversation. And of course, Lindsay, being the moron she is, spills the beans about her alliance. And Noah's like, oh, okay, I'm dead. So, Noah knows what he needs to know, and he's bonded with Lindsay a little, so he thinks maybe he can get Lindsay and DJ to vote with him. After talking to DJ a little bit, he's like, I don't think DJ's quite willing to vote with Noah necessarily. And he's like, okay, this is it. If Lashana frames me, I'm dead. Lashana. Yeah, Cody's dead. Poor Cody indeed. No, there's only one in. Thank you. Okay. Also, Noah is one of, if not my favorite Total Drama character, by the way. No, he doesn't have plot armor, I'm just saying that's one of my favorite Total Drama characters. I love his snark. His snarky, sarcastic personality is just great. Especially when coupled with the fact that he's a genius. So, Lashana chooses green fabric because a lot of, well, no one has green fabric but DJ and Lashana now. So she doesn't choose green fabric, she chooses something else. She's gonna go with she doesn't know. She's gonna start with fake. The blue fabric. Blue fabric. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna go with Shauna real quick. Gonna make things way easier. She's obviously not gonna go with beige, because that's suicide. So, green fabric. She has blue already, doesn't she? Brown shoe. And Bridget has brown shoes, right? And then she gets an idea. Oh wait, maybe I should just frame Noah instead. Blue fabric, red fabric. Brown hair, green shoe, and everybody's looking at Noah right now. And they're really thinking about voting for Noah. Lindsay has already voted for him at this point, let's face it. But then then Bridget pipes up. I don't think it's Noah. You know why? Because Noah's a genius. Whether we want to believe it or not, he is. And he's not gonna frame himself like this. And Noah thinks, maybe I should do this next time I play. Maybe I should do this next time I play. That's my Noah impression. It's rusty because of my allergies, but, you know, whatever. He doesn't say it out loud. That'd be really stupid if he did. We're just like, I don't think it's Noah. I think it's one of us. So look around. Who could it be? DJ has brown shoes, doesn't he? Never mind. Not DJ. Lashana. She's got the red fabric and blue fabric. Noah's like, yeah, we got this in the bag. He's voting for Lashana. And then eventually, Bridget manages to convince DJ to vote for Lashana. And Lindsay isn't going to vote for Lashana. They both vote for Noah. But that's not enough. So Lashana underestimated her alliance. She thought that they would vote for Noah no matter what, because that's their alliance, right? So now the alliance is kind of broken up and they're just kind of friends or whatever. Now we're down to our final four. I love that look that Noah has on his face. Down to our final four. Okay, so Shauna. There should not be 5. Izzy's gone. I like how it ended up being green, just by chance. So now, who got it right? These 3 got it right. She did not. Guess who's gonna die next round? Well, I guess it could be. If Lindsay's a murderer, she won't die. Poor DJ. He doesn't want to be the murderer. DJ feels so bad. He had to kill Lindsay, and he's so sad. And he can't help but hide it. He can't help it. He can't hide it. So, down to our final 3. All that's left to do is vote someone off, and the last 2 win. Or in this case, or if we're playing the really newer version of Murder Island 2, they would have already won because it's the final 3 that win in that version. But we're going to do the older version because it's more fun. Except we're going to add the apprentice because that's cool. Interesting feature. So they're all wondering amongst themselves, what are they going to do? Obviously, DJ is super sad. So DJ just tries to pick clues that are everybody. You know, Noah has... blue fabric. He's trying to frame all of them, and it's not easy. Because he only has one real clue now. Because I think his shirt is orange. Oh no, I made it red. Okay. I couldn't figure out if it was orange or red. Okay, then he can. White fabric, red fabric. So then, DJ's crying his head off, and Noah and Bridget get into a little argument, saying, Noah's like, the D, they're arguing about the color of the D on his shirt. They're like, it could be red. No, it's orange. It's red. And honestly, I mean, I was very confused what color to make this as well. I think I should have made it orange. But, I mean, what color is that? So eventually then Bridget looks at DJ, and he is bawling. He's like crying and very sad, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, I think it's him. I think that D is red. I think it could be orange or red. I don't know what color it is. But so they end up voting DJ off. And DJ votes for himself. The DJ confesses. It was me, and he's gonna vote for himself anyway. And he is very sad. But he's done it. But they have done it! It turns out that Bridget and Noah have won. I'm gonna make this, add a row above. No, we're not, we're gonna put it somewhere else. Add a row, not below, doofus, then above. Delete. Bridget and Noah are the winners! Yay! Look at that! Bridget and Noah. That was exhausting, but it was really fun. I want to do this again sometime with the Revenge of the Island cast or something. And whoops, sorry. It'll be a lot easier with the with that cast because there's only 16 of them. Oh, what's a good color for winners? My favorite color in this site, which is light blue. So that will be the end of this incredibly stupidly long video. It's 2.5 hours long, which is like the runtime of Inception, or longer at this point. Now, who knows? I will see you in the next video, which will be a tabs challenge from Matteritis. I'd like to personally thank Matteritis for letting me make this video first. And I'll have it out before the end of this month, which will be March. So, see y'all next one. Bye-bye.